Hello, welcome you all to the channel English Literature and Language. In today's video, I am going to discuss the important MCQs related to metaphysical poets and poetry. This video will be helpful for the students who are preparing for NET set examinations in English literature. I have also discussed metaphysical poetry in another video. I am giving the link in the I button and also in the description. You can watch that video, then it will be helpful for you to follow this one. So without any delay, let's start today's video. If you still have not subscribed the channel English Literature and Language, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can stay updated and get all the notifications for the upcoming videos. Look here, the first question. Who first coined the term metaphysical poets? The answer would be Samuel Johnson. The second question is, in which work did Samuel Johnson use the term metaphysical poets? You know the work, please note it down. This is very important. Lives of the Most Eminent English Poets. Next question is, what is the another term for metaphysical poets? So there is also another term for metaphysical poets, and the answer is Baroque poets, which means irregularly shaped. The fourth question is, who is regarded as the saint of metaphysical school? You know that George Herbert is regarded as the saint of metaphysical school. George Herbert is one of the metaphysical poets. The next question is, in which chapter of Lives of the Most Eminent English Poets the term metaphysical poets was used by Samuel Johnson? The chapter's name is Abraham Cowley. He is also one of the metaphysical poets. The next question is, who was the leader of the metaphysical poet? This is very easy and you all know the answer. This is John Donne. The next question is, which century did metaphysical poets belong to? So the metaphysical poets belong to the 17th century. Metaphysical poets believed in the analysis of, you all know, I have already discussed it. They were the poets who used to analyze their emotion. So the answer would be emotion. Next question is, what type of style did the metaphysical poets use? So their style is very, very unconventional. Metaphysical poets were the men of learning. With what is metaphysical poetry overloaded? The answer would be conceit. I have already discussed it in my previous video where I have discussed metaphysical poetry. So basically I am telling you the answer. Conceit is the comparison of two dissimilar objects. Next, what does the term metaphysical mean? So you all know that meta means beyond or after. So it means beyond physical or bodily nature. Next question is, what is the name of the age when metaphysical poetry began? This is Caroline Age, who stated that metaphysical poets played with thoughts as the Elizabethans had played with words. This is Sir Walter Scott. He was a romantic novelist and he used to write historical novels mostly. Dryden's famous phrase about Donne, he affects the metaphysics, is taken from, please note down the work, which is A Discourse Concerning the Original and Progress of Satire. Next question is, who wrote about metaphysical poets as the unnatural that too is natural? The answer would be Johann Wolfgang or Goethe. You all know that. Next question is, the most heterogeneous ideas are yoked by violence together. Who wrote this about metaphysical poetry? The answer would be Samuel Johnson. Next question, what is the name of the famous prose written by John Donne? Devotions upon Emergent Occasions. Please note it down. This is very, very important. The prose work written by John Donne, Devotions upon Emergent Occasions. The next question is, before Dryden, who spoke of metaphysical poets? It is Drummond of Hawthornden. Drummond of Hawthornden. The next question is, which poem of John Donne is probably about his wife's death? This is the famous poem, A Nocturnal upon St. Lucy's Day. Next question, in which metaphysical poem do we find the expression the Indian Ganges side? You can find this expression in To His Coy Mistress, written by one of the metaphysical poets, Andrew Marvell. The next question is, who regarded John Donne as the monarch of wit? The answer would be J.B. Leishman. Please note it down. The answer would be J.B. Leishman, who regarded John Donne as the monarch of wit. Name the metaphysical poet who wrote pattern poems. Pattern poems basically are the poems which look like a pattern. When you will look at the verse, it will get a shape of a pattern. The answer would be George Herbert. Next question is, who wrote the essay The Metaphysical Poets? You all know that T.S. Eliot is the one who wrote the essay The Metaphysical Poets. The next question is, who among the metaphysical poets was considered by Milton as one of the three great English poets, the other two being Shakespeare and Spenser? So the answer would be Abraham Cowley. Next question is, in 1921, who published metaphysical lyrics and poems of the 17th century, which collected poems by Donne, Vaughan, Herbert, Marvell, and Carew? The answer would be Herbert Grierson. Herbert Grierson. The next question is, what does the Latin phrase carpe diem mean? Carpe diem means pluck the day or seize the day. This is the theme you can find in To His Coy Mistress. The poem I have already discussed in previous questions, written by Andrew Marvell. The next question is, who defines the wit of the metaphysical poets as a kind of discordia concourse? This is again Samuel Johnson. Next question is, who said about John Donne, he affects the metaphysics not only in his satires but in his amorous verses, where nature only should reign? So this was also by John Dryden. Who wrote the elegy on the death of Mr. Crashaw? This is Abraham Cowley. The next question is, who was the only Puritan among the metaphysical poets? Andrew Marvell was the only Puritan. Who called John Donne the first poet in the world in some things? Ben Jonson. Name the metaphysical poet who wrote the small masterpiece Ode of Wit. The answer would be Abraham Cowley. Name the collection of religious poems of Richard Crashaw. The answer would be Steps to the Temple. I hope this video will be helpful for you, and if you like this video, please subscribe the channel and share this video to the needy ones. I hope I can see you in my next videos. Thank you for watching.